Good morning all of you. In the last session I had completed the numerical problems on temperature stresses, that is warping stresses. Today's session I will move on to the numerical problems on combination of stresses. Numerical problem on combination of stresses. Combination of stresses. The first problem, a cement concrete pavement of 25 centimeter thickness is constructed over a granular surface having modulus of reaction 10 kg per centimeter cube. The maximum temperature difference between the top and bottom of the slab during winter is found to be 15 degrees centigrade. The spacing between the transverse joint is 7.5 meter. Find the worst combination of stress at the edge and corner regions. Is it clear? First, write down the given data. What are they given? A pavement of 25 centimeter thickness, that is H. H is equal to 25 centimeter. Next, over a granular surface having modulus of reaction, this modulus of subgrade reaction, K is equal to 10 kg per centimeter cube. Next, the maximum temperature difference between the top and bottom of the slab during winter. The season they have given winter. It is very helpful while doing the combination of stress. Particularly at the edge region, the combination of the stress is depend on season, whether it is a summer or winter. The temperature difference between top and bottom of the slab, it is small t, it is about 50 degrees centigrade they only given. Next, they have given the spacing between the transverse joint, that is Lx, Lx 7.5 meter. What they are asking, find the worst combination of stress at edge and corner region. Worst combination means the critical combination of stress at the edge and corner regions. To determine the combination of stress at the edge and corner regions, whatever the data they are given, were not sufficient. You need to assume the suitable data, for solving the combination of stress at the edge and corner region problem. You need to assume suitably. Assume capital P, that is wheel load, is equal to 5100 kg. A is equal to 15 centimeter, that is radius of contact area. Next, you need to assume mu, that is Poisson's ratio of concrete, 0.15. Next, you need to assume E, that is modulus of elasticity of concrete, that is 3 into 10 power 5 kg per centimeter square. Next, you need to assume small e, that is coefficient of thermal expansion, that is equal to 10 into 10 power minus 6 per degree centigrade. In addition to that, you need to assume W. W is the density of concrete, that is 2400 kg per meter cube. Then you need to assume F, small f, is the coefficient of friction or coefficient of subgrade restraint. It is about 1.5. It's about 1.5. Next, I'll go for solution. What they're asking the critical combination of stress at edge and corner region. So I'll take up one by one. First, I'll take the edge region and I'll take up the corner region afterwards. Number 1, at edge region, number A, wheel load stress SE, that is wheel load stress at edge region SE for H is equal to 25 centimeter and K is equal to 10 kg per centimeter cube. Okay, and usually the wheel load stress at the edge region will be obtained from the IRC 58/2002 chart. See here, for that you need to know the axial load. For that you need to know the axial load of the vehicle. Here we assume the wheel load of 5100 kg, then your axial load becomes, okay, 10,200 kg. Your wheel load is 5100 kg, then your axial load becomes 10,200 kg, it is 10.2 tons. If it is P is 5.1 tons, then axial load it is 10.2 tons. Then in your IRC 58, you may all familiar with that, okay, in the appendix 1, okay, we have a set of charts to determine the edge load stress, okay, for the single axial loads and for the tandem axial loads, okay, for the respective values of K and respective values of slab thickness. Okay, here your axial load, that is single axial load is 10.2, okay, you are not considering the previous value about 10 tons, but for the safety purpose we are going to consider the higher value, that is after the 10 we have 12 tons axial load chart in your IRC 58/2002. Is this clear? For the single axial load of 12 tons and for H is equal to 25 centimeter and for K is equal to 10 kg per centimeter cube, okay, it will be refer this IRC 58/2002, then we get the wheel load stress AC at the edge region. Okay, you may see here, okay, this is the chart, we can refer you, okay, in the IRC 58/2002, okay, your H is 25 centimeters, no, it is between 24 and 26, okay, at the mid of 24 and 26 we get 25 centimeter, and we know that in this chart the graphs were made with the help of K values. There are about 5 graphs, no, there is 5 curves, there will be 5 curves. The first one is for 6 kg per centimeter cube, second one for 8 kg per centimeter cube, and third one is for 10, and fourth one it is for 15, and fifth one it is for 30 kg per centimeter cube. We have 5 curves in this chart. Okay, so at 25 centimeter slab thickness, okay, touch the 10 kg per centimeter cube K curve, then from that point, okay, draw a horizontal line parallel to x-axis till the horizontal line touches the y-axis. Then at that point we get the SE, that is wheel load stress at the edge region from the chart. Okay, just go through that. And the slab thickness 25 centimeter, draw a vertical line parallel to y-axis till that touches the respected K curve. Here the K is given 10, means from the top and from the bottom also it is the third curve. Okay, touch it from that point. Okay, draw a parallel line for the x-axis till that line touches the y-axis. Okay, where the line touches the y-axis, note down the value of AC. Okay, how much you get for this? From the edge load stress chart, it is 17.5 kg per centimeter square. 17.5 kg per centimeter square. Okay. Next it is warping stress. Warping stress. STE, warping stress at the edge region. Okay. Before gone to the calculation of warping stress, some of the important parameters which is required for the calculation of warping stress is the radius of relative stiffness L. With the help of L, okay, we came to know that the value of Cx. Okay. we have L is equal to EH cube 12K 1 minus mu square whole to the power of 1 by 4. Therefore, L is equal to E is 3 into 10 power 5, H is 25 cube and 12K 12 into 10 1 minus 0.15 square whole to the power of 1 by 4. How much you get? The radius of relative stiffness L 3 into 10 power 5 multiplied by 25 cube divided by 12 into 10 1 minus 0.15 square whole to the power of 1 by 4. How much it is? It is about 79.50 centimeter. 79.50 centimeter. Okay. Now Lx by L. Lx is how much? It is 7.5 meter. In terms of centimeter, it becomes 750 centimeter. Lx is 750 centimeter and your L is 79.5. 79.5. Okay. Always keep it in mind that while calculating the ratio of Lx by L or Ly by L, okay, the numerator and denominator should be of the same units. Okay. Here 750 divided by 79.50, you may get about 9.43. 9.43. Is it clear? Okay. Then for the Lx by L of 9.43, refer your page number 21 of your IRC 58/2001, okay, to get the value of Cx. Okay, that is coefficient based on Lx by L value. Okay, from warping stress coefficient chart, warping stress coefficient chart for Lx by L is equal to 9.43, Cx is equal to how much? Interpolate the values between 9 and 10. Is it clear? Means for the 9 you may observe here, the Cx value is 1.080 and for the 10 you may observe here, it is 1.075. Means from 9 it is 1.080 and for the 10 it is 1.075. It is decreasing from 9 to 10. 9 it is 1.080 no, and for the 10 it is 1.075. It is decreasing from 9 to 10 no. Then what is the value of Cx at 9.43? And do the interpolation and get the value of Cx. How much it is? It is 1.077. Cx is 1.077. Okay. Once you obtain the Cx value, then go for the computation of warping stress at the edge region, okay, based on Cx value. Okay. Therefore, STE is equal to Cx into EET divided by 2. Cx is 1.077 multiplied by E is 3 into 10 power 5, small e is 10 into 10 power minus 6 and small it is 15 divided by 2. Substitute and get to the value. That is warping stress at the edge region. How much it is? It is about 24.23 kg per centimeter square. 24.23 kg per centimeter square. Okay. Next, number C, frictional stress. Number C, frictional stress. Frictional stress, SF. Okay. We have SF is equal to WLF divided by 2 into 10 power 4. that is equal to W is 2400 kg per meter cube and L is length of the slab, that is Lx they have given it is 7.5 meter, that is itself the length of the slab, and F is you have assumed now 1.5 divided by 2 into 10 power 4. Okay, how much it is? The frictional stress SF 2400 multiplied by 7.5, which is multiplied by 1.5 divided by 2 into 10 power 4. Okay, it's about 1.35 kg per centimeter square. 1.35 kg per centimeter square is the frictional stress. Then go for critical combination of stress at the edge region. Number D, critical or worst combination of stress. Critical combination of stress during winter season, at edge region is equal to what? V load stress plus warping stress plus frictional stress, that is SE plus STE plus ESF. If they are asking you to find the worst combination of stress during summer season, then it will be V load stress plus warping stress minus frictional stress. Since they are asking in the winter season, you need to add the frictional stress to the sum of V load stress and warping stress to obtain the critical combination of stress. Okay, substitute it and get the value. SE is 17.5, ST is 24.23 and SF frictional stress is 1.35. Okay, the sum of will get how much it is? 43.08 kg per centimeter square. 43.08 kg per centimeter square is the worst combination of the stress at the edge region during winter season. Okay, this is regarding the number 1, that is the critical combination, worst combination of stress at the edge region. Okay, I will move with the number 2, that is the critical combination of stress at the corner region. Okay, we know that it may be summer or winter season. Okay, the worst combination of the stress at the corner region is V load stress plus warping stress. Why? At the corner region, the frictional stress is 0. At the corner region, the frictional stress is 0. Okay, I will move with this number 2. Number 2, at corner region. Okay, another number 1, V load stress SC. We have SC is equal to what? Okay, while calculating the corner load stress for the critical combination of stress, you need to use the modified Westergaard equation, not the regular equation. That is, the corner load stress of Westergaard will be modified by that Kelly, no? That equation you need to use here. It's about 3p by h square multiplied by 1 minus a into root 2 divided by L power 1.2. Substitute it and get to the value. SC is equal to 3 into 5100 divided by 25 square. 1 minus A is 15 into root 2 divided by L is 79.5, whole power is 1.2. Okay, how much it is? SC, that is V load stress at the corner region. Okay, it is about 19.46 kg per centimeter square. 19.46 kg per centimeter square. Okay, next number B, warping stress STC, warping stress at the corner region, STC. We have STC is equal to EET divided by 3 times of 1 minus mu multiplied by root of A divided by L. Therefore, STC is equal to 3 into 10 power 5, small e is 10 into 10 power minus 6, and small t it is 15, and divided by 3 times of 1 minus 0.15, okay, which is multiplied by root of A by L. No, A is 15 divided by L is 79.5. 79.5. Okay, substitute it and get to the value of STC, that is warping stress at the corner region. Okay, it's about 7.66 kg per centimeter square. 7.66 kg per centimeter square. Okay, number C, that is frictional stress. Frictional stress at the corner region, is 0. Frictional stress at the corner region is 0. Okay, next I'll move with the number D, that is combination of stress at the corner region. It may be winter or summer, the critical combination of stress at the corner region will be one and the same. Only at the air region, the critical combination of the stress is varies with the winter season and summer season. Okay. Number D, critical combination of stress at the corner region. The corner region is equal to what? V load stress plus warping stress. Okay, that is SC plus STC. SC is how much you get? It is about 19.46 and STC is about 7.66. It's about 27.12 kg per centimeter square. 27.12 kg per centimeter square is the worst or critical combination of stress at the corner region. Is it clear? Okay, this is regarding the numerical problem on combination of stresses. Okay, with this, okay, your unit number 1 of your module 4 is completed. That is, stresses in rigid pavement is completed. Okay.